This is a kind of concept that I'm going to wonder about for days and weeks to find out. I have like thousands of whys. When he stood in his underpants after the second song, I think, I was sure about it, that he was going to masturbate on stage, and just wonder about what next. Is he going to jump out in the audience and hit somebody, or where does it stop? Does it stop?
Should be said that I've never had a bad tour, you know. I mean, we played sucking shows. I've never had a bad tour. I have the weapons I need, you know, because traveling with weapons is tough, you know. It's not easy getting them over there, and I'm pretty much never without one, you know. So I've got this great setup now. You go through the airport, and you look in your bag, and what do they see? They see a pool ball, an average pool ball. You can't do anything with a pool ball, right? I can hijack a plane with a fucking pool ball. But a pool ball in a sock, you know.
We could have made giant steps. I wonder if it will seem that way once we actually are there and performing, because I feel like we're much better at playing now, and our brains have moved on. Waiting to see how the shows in the UK go. A little interested to see. I was hoping that those would get sewn up before we had left, and it seems like there's some uncertainty there. So.
Long time no see. Really long time. It's going to be a funny tour.
Where it works is this. It's like at the beginning of the tour,
I don't give any interview.
we're really happy, and he's really miserable. And then as the tour goes on, like, we get miserable, and he gets really happy. So, and the day we leave, he's the happiest of all, you know.
Correct.
The van is huge. The biggest van we've ever used. And when we pull into clubs filled with 10 people sitting at the bar, it's going to be a little odd.
Worth us paying a venue to play a show. It's better than doing nothing.
The problem with playing student places like this is there's a place to play, and then there are doors that lead out to a more sort of social area, and it's an easy escape. It's a social area. It's an easy escape from the band. Club where you've paid to get in and there's no place to hide is a better environment.
Show pants. I forgot my show pants. The pants I wear during the show. Forgot.
You haven't played a show yet. I'm not going to wear your show pants tomorrow.
I don't have show business. Show pants.
Well, you forgot them at home.
Yeah.
I remember we started a record shop in the 80s, and one day I bought this record, Fuckfresh from Oxbow, and it became one of my favorite records in that time. And when we started a label doing noise and stuff, we thought it's cool to ask Oxbow to join the label, and that's why we came in contact somehow. So we did this record together with Printman, Let Me Be a Woman. And then followed up with Serenade in Red, and we did a picture disc, and we were nearly bankrupt. So we decided to do more, like
Music that makes money.
yeah, somehow. Because otherwise, if you could make money with a record business, Eugene would be a big label boss.
Yeah.
Festive British Airways socks. So got my number 5 ball, just in case. You gotta go on stage hard. Like I said, you never know. I mean, most people come and they just want to have a good time. But, every now and then.
Kind of like a painter that paints a picture,
Right.
and every person that see that picture can make it his own view or her own view, and that makes new art.
It's pretty smart.
So I had a partly good experience and a partly scary experience. In a way, he had sex with us, and then he dressed and left. No. In a way, he raped us, and then he dressed and left. But it's not quite right. It's somewhere in between.
Get in. Close the door. We have all the equipment, right? Go.
I hope.
Maybe.
Leeds, I guess. We don't have beds yet. Well, we probably won't get beds anyway. We stay at some places, some guy's house probably. That's the standard. So we're heading towards this. Scott's trying to sort out something. If not, we're going to stay at friends. To their surprise.
Hello, is this Ewan? Hi, this is Dan calling from Oxbow. How you doing? Okay, good. We are actually at your house at the moment, and we're told that there's a possibility we could come down where you are and sleaze our way onto a gig of some sort.
Is it the direction of
Fun,
Manchester or the?
See you soon. Bye bye.
In the direction of Manchester, but not that far.
Okay, let's do it.
thought it was gonna blast you in the face.
I didn't like his attitude. I thought he was he was on a massive ego trip. So whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter what the guy on stage is wearing or not wearing, does it? If you think people are really that shallow that it matters, fuck them.
Bunch of cunts! Succinct! Fuck off, you jitter!
I could tell you my name, Wayne, but as for what happened last night, I can't remember.
Were you in the room when we played?
Yeah, I saw you guys. It was good. No, I didn't think you were the worst band in the world.
He's good, but he's tough. He's not some Nancy vicar in a frock. He's Almighty God, who brings strength and boldness and courage and a sound mind.
Eugene had an idea to do this recording project. He said, I've got this set of lyrics, and maybe you'd like to write some music for it, and I want to call this thing Oxbow, and I think that the music should fit within these three parameters. So right from the get-go, it's like this sort of, project sort of thing, which is cool. I think the parameters were noise, blues, and I always forget the third one, like rock and roll or something. And it's kind of been what we do ever since.
Hi, my name's Dave, I'm the promoter at the Talbot. Here tonight for the Oxbow show, should be good. Come all the way over from America. The first I heard of him was in soundcheck tonight, so it was quite interesting. I thought, yeah, I definitely thought it was a very interesting sound they've got, very original.
To make some kind of music, that that really, accurately caught. It was set at the nexus of place and time and circumstance. A record that was wholly us, and that you could say, well, the absent careerist notions about music and making music. And this record is probably the closest to a musical diary of where our heads were at, what we were doing at the time, than anything else. And it's completely incidental that people want to buy it and want to listen to it, I mean, music I can play for my kids, to explain, well, this is what your dad is about, here it is, Not music that was intended to, rock the party or, any other reason. I mean, in that sense, it comes closer to being musical, something arch, like musical art, than, rock and roll, right? I mean, I don't really care if people like it or not. I like it.
extraordinary band from San Francisco, Oxbow, will be on next, so stick around.
The secret is we're going to say that Oxbow sounds a lot like the Strokes and the White Stripes. And then we're from New York.
Yeah.
We're from New York.
Oxbow with Eugene Robinson from New York.
From New York, right.
The sad bells of harmony. Is there hope for the future? Sail. See, now I'm going to start mispronouncing it.
Our worries about how Eugene gets his cock out and stuff. And, this is my first show as a promoter, and don't want the cops around cutting the power and fucking everyone asking for the money back and shit. I don't care if he does a 5 minutes from the end, that's fine. Just not the first song.
Such a drag to get the business part done with you.
No, it's not.
You just have to have faith.
No, I'm not speaking of you there. Speaking of the band.
Well, the band doesn't talk about this shit.
I know.
The business stuff got settled at the end.
I don't know anything about
it's just
this.
the stupid artists, they don't care about anything like businesses and audiences.
You're wrong.
Like
You couldn't be farther from the truth.
All we do with the money is shovel it into a big hole, light it on fire, and
call that hole Oxbow. That's right.
Dan's, historical take on it is exactly right. If it's a chicken or egg thing, and clearly in this instance the record came first.
Yeah.
And there was no intent initially to follow it up with a band that toured or anything.
That's true.
The idea was to make some music that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And then to go on our separate ways.
Yeah. Then given the opportunity, we realized it was really fun to play this music live. Yeah. Even though I think it'd be easier and in some ways more effective for crowd-pleasing purposes to write a bunch of boogie rock and go out and rock the house every goddamn night, I think in the end it's maybe more satisfying for us to tour around and play music that's not obvious. Yeah. At least we try to. Anyway.
So you, in other words, you're sort of happier playing something interesting in more smaller venues, sort of playing gigs that actually make some sort of sense.
I mean, we're not really thinking about the size of the venues. I mean, if you're asking, would I rather play Wembley versus the Verge? Of course. I'd rather be sitting here in a leather coat with fur fringes, smoking a big cigar, with a whole line of cocaine in front of me, but I'm not. So, and it wouldn't change the type of music I made if I was anyway. There's a certain thrill in playing in front of 5,000. A thrill I have not felt, incidentally.
What's back to San Francisco ended up dying like this?
This is the fucking best place we play. Peak of our UK tour.
Right.
Okay, so where else?
Next time it's Wembley. friend of mine that showed up at the show really drunk. Two friends, a friend of mine and a friend of his. And they proceeded to badger us for the entire show. But because they were friends, we kind of drew this artificial line like, okay, we're going to try to make believe they're not here because we're doing this show that's not really part of what the... And after, I was really dissatisfied with the show. And afterward, I decided that, you know, anybody who wanted to be part of the show, we should gladly accommodate and make them part of the show instead of trying to make believe they don't exist. Yeah. You know, so after that, the standing policy was, if you want to be part of the show, we'll make you part of the show. Yeah.
The White Stripes do a very peace and love show. We're from New York.
I've got that bone-tired feeling. The cold that won't go away. And the weirdest thing was looking up from playing 30 miles and seeing the violence that was transposing on the stage. Kind of drag. I felt sorry for the guy. Apparently, he brought it on himself. But yeah, once we get to Belgium, we'll have hotel rooms and it'll be more quiet. We won't have to deal with. Yeah, there's a certain amount of stress being in someone's house.
And the cool thing is that being different is not a huge drive. The thing that's interesting about this band is that we work ridiculously hard. I mean, we took 2 years to get these 6 or 7 songs, 8 songs ready for this record. We've pretty much been playing twice a week for 2 years, running these tunes. And they start from very simple riffs, and it's not like we're going, hey, let's, you know, that sounds like this band, let's make it different, let's do something weird. That all comes around the back end. When it's finished, it's really being driven by, you know, the concepts and the emotions that Eugene and the others in the band think are relevant for Oxbow to tackle, you know.
Please pay attention to the following emergency information video. We have likely a lot of emergency.
This kind of music and about records, and then you listen to it, and then in 95, 96 we received the offer to organize a show, and no doubt about it, and they put them on stage. I had a great chance. The first time they came over, they stayed here for 2 days, and we went to see with them and so on. So very nice guys, very nice. Just the opposite of what they do on stage.
The first time he put his hand in his how do you say it in English? Underpants, yes, all the time. But the second time, it was not so many times.
Everything I know
even better than I expected. It was really hypnotizing to watch it and to hear it. Oxbow is a kind of strange and evil rock monster.
It's like really nasty Led Zeppelin combined with something sort of hardcore-ish and incredibly experimental and very full-on and nasty.
Somewhere in between Beefheart and Black Sabbath.
And by the name of the band, there was a little notice by this. The notice was, it's loud.
To be honest, I'm not too much into the lyrics because his voice is very, very rhythmic, and to me it's a kind of instrument, so I don't really care about the words.
There we go, down tonight. See us at Molotov. Couple of days we'll be in Berlin. And much to my chagrin, now right now we're Bishop Mosley, he won't be here with us, but he sent me on my way. He sent me on my way to talk about something I think is very important. It's what I call the attitude of gratitude. We gotta give him thanks for the things that we give thanks for because I belong to a special church out there in the East Bay. They give their services over the cell phone.
Ready for this show and the one tomorrow night, and I'm ready to go home. I'm happy that we're done.
Get out of this hell.
Yeah, well, it's not totally hell, but I've had enough.
Bands like ours probably live for the moment of these kind of discontinuities in time and space where strange things happen. And some like A&R person's about to quit, and they say, you know what would be fucking funny? What would be really funny is if I signed those guys and gave them a $500,000 contract.
It doesn't even have to be that. I mean, there are moments in time where the A&R guy actually, because, he, whatever twisted things have happened in his life that week, decides that Oxbow might actually be a good idea to sign to a major label.
Right. In Japan, some journalists asked us, you guys won't sell out. We'd sell out in a second. What do you mean? You know, somebody came up and said, I'll give you $1 million if you put a suit on. I go, I'll put the suit on. You know, give me $1 million if you sweep up I'll sweep up your backyard, you know, because money is fucking good, man, you know.
Put in enough time that if we decided to sell out, we'd almost be justified. With this last record, it was weird because it seemed like we could have had a turning point, and we spent so much time in between records, and it occurred to me that it would be possible at this point to sort of, let's do something that people can understand more quickly. But in the end, you know, I really I thought about it, and decided that it would be most interesting to continue down whatever wrong-headed path we've done in the past. And I think what we get out of that is a better record and something that's more lasting and more interesting over the long term. And in retrospect, I think it's always a good choice. At the time, it's tough because people go, you know, it's kind of cool, or you get these reviews or people say they just don't understand it, and it's hard in the short term. I think in the long term, it's better.
I could live without a live show. I couldn't live without what we do in the studio. You know, I mean, what happens at the show sits kind of at a really weird juncture, you know. I mean, it sits at people's uncomfortability with, say, race, and people's uncomfortability, which doesn't interest me at all, and people's uncomfortability with sex, and, you know, I mean, it is a physical, emotional process, and there's nothing at all intellectual about it, you know, unnecessarily. Whereas putting the music together is, you know, me kind of extruding all of the, you know, this kind of nuclear blast of emotional energy into a very fine, you know, wire, you know, that gets dragged through and eventually finds itself on the tape machine. You know, it's a focus and a clarification that I find absolutely therapeutical. You know, clearly, Oxbow is not just rock and roll. I mean, in performance, it's very much rock and roll, and I'm talking about rock and roll in the Little Richard defined sense of rock and roll. You know. But then on the other hand, in the studio, you know, when I'm sitting writing, it's not about rock and roll, you know. It's not about any entertainment at all. It's about me being able to figure out what I'm doing, you know.
Control
Quick, get this on film. Get the cash on film.
I got the cash.
It's not been a long tour for me. It's good time. Just started to play with. I think I said that before. No, they've been nice. Actually, they've been, considering they're cultureless Americans.
Godless.
No, they've been okay.
Chronicling the Andrews.
Yeah.
And here.
played and we played and we played. And then we stopped playing and they still wanted more, I think. And that was Berlin.
There I go, there I go, there I go, there I go. Pretty baby, you are the soul who snaps my control. Such a funny thing that every time you're near me, I never can believe. You give me a smile and I'm wrapped up in your magic. There's music all around me, crazy music that keeps calling me so. Very close to you, turn to feel safe. And if you want to, baby, just let me get next to you. Am I insane or do I really see heaven in your eyes? Bright as stars that shine up above me in the clear blue sky. How I worry about you, just can't live my life without you. Baby, come here, don't have no fear. Oh, is there a wonder why? Really feeling